welcome back to our journey. In this second part of our day, we continue our exploration of the Basque Country, following our earlier episode where we immersed ourselves in the vibrant streets of Pamplona as we delve into the captivating city of Donostia San Sebastián. We invite you to join us in this city tour as we dive into the delights of this coastal gem, discovering its history and breathtaking landscapes. The city dates back from the Roman time and served as an important port and commercial center for the Roman Empire. Located on the northern coast of Spain, this seaside town is renowned for its fine sandy beaches. It's a true gem of the Basque Coast. After the demolition of the city wall at the end of the 19th century, San Sebastián experienced significant growth and transformation, becoming a popular destination for European nobility and royalty due to its picturesque setting and therapeutic waters. The city gradually acquired the appearance that we know today. The expansion was meticulously planned with very elegant and 19th century urban planning in an eclectic style. We parked our car on the hills overlooking the city, and before starting our visit, we made a quick stop at the Aramendia bakery for a snack. We head to the city center, and what can be said is that this city resembles a small oasis by the Atlantic Ocean. There is so much to see, and unfortunately, due to time constraints, we will focus on the city, its beach, and its ports. But now, there are plenty of things to see, especially on the hills surrounding the city, such as the Alder Park and the Miramar Gardens. Turn the page and burn it. We are in the city center, and we discover the Cathedral of the Good Shepherd. It's one of the main Catholic sanctuaries in the city. It was built between 1889 and 1897 and started as a simple parish church before becoming a cathedral in 1949. It's a neo-Gothic building, and its architect drew inspiration from German religious architecture, notably the Cologne Cathedral, which you can actually discover in our film about the city of Cologne. For those interested, we drop the link in the description. The church has a capacity of 4,000 people. It opened in 1897 and was elevated to cathedral status in 1953. Inside the cathedral, the main stained glass window is a true masterpiece of the renowned French artist Pierre d'Agrand. In front of the cathedral, we discover the Buen Pastor Square, whose current pedestrian configuration dates back to the end of the 20th century. This pedestrian area also includes other characteristic buildings, like the old post office or the cultural center. We walk in the city towards the famous bridge and discover really nice old buildings. I get a little bit breathless. My thoughts are too big. The Maria Cristina Bridge is located on the Urumea River. In 1893, a temporary wooden footbridge was built to allow direct access from the city center to the North train station, the Bullring, or the Velodrome. The definitive bridge was inaugurated on January 20, 1905, during the festivities of Saint Sebastián. It is distinguished by its four monumental obelisk located at its ends, 18 meters high, and crowned by groups of sculptures. And one cannot help but draw a comparison with the Alexander III Bridge in Paris, as one can feel it was visually inspired by it. The elegant equestrian statues at the top of the pillars were made by the Spanish sculptor Ángel García Díaz. Just behind is the Bilbao Square with its monumental fountain. In the 20th century, San Sebastián faced challenges such as the Spanish Civil War and World War II, which had a significant impact on its development. However, the city rebounded and emerged as a thriving cultural and culinary hub, attracting visitors from around the world. Not far from there, we find the Gusa Place, a charming and romantic green space resembling a small English woodland in the heart of the city. It was designed by the prestigious French gardener Pier and consists of a large quantity and variety of trees, flowers, plants, as well as a small pond where swans and ducks swim. It's crossed by a wooden and iron bridge, and on the other side is a small pond with water lilies. The park, located in front of the palace of the General Council of Guipúzcoa, contains several significant elements such as a complete weather station, and a large sundial made of white marble. The city is full of green spaces, and right in front of La Concha beach, we make a quick stop in the Alder Park, located just opposite the town hall, along La Concha Bay. Here, we have one of the most typical views of San Sebastián. The garden is composed of a variety of floral arrangements bordered by the city's typical trees, the tamarisks. Elegant palm trees complete the gardens.
Let us go on all night, postpone the daylight and morning dew.
The current City Hall of San Sebastián was, from its inauguration on July 1, 1887, until its closure in 1924, the year of the prohibition of gambling in the city, the seat of the Grand Casino. Politicians, writers, and artists of the Belle Époque entertained themselves with its roulette tables and in its ballroom, which currently hosts the Municipal Council plenaries. It was on January 20, 1947, that this building was converted to the City Hall, which was transferred from the Constitution Square. Situated right on the bay of La Concha, with the constant movement of the old town in the background and the tranquility of the Alder Gardens in front, the City Hall certainly deserves a stop. And so, we end our day in San Sebastián at the port and pier. The port lies at the eastern side of La Concha Bay, below the Sagrado Corazón statue on Mount Urgull. It's a small triangular port with one basin for fishing and another for leisure. Its 400 mooring places are permanently occupied. Boat trips depart from the port for whoever is willing to enjoy a pleasant view of the bay. The stroll continues to the aquarium, where we can see the skeleton of a whale captured in the Cantabrian Sea in 1871. With its 100 years of history, it was renovated in 2008 and can boast of being one of the most modern aquariums in Europe. From here, we observe Santa Clara Island. It is rarely that you find islands situated right in the middle of the bay, and the sight is breathtaking. This spot is located 500 meters from the city beach, and halfway there are several floating platforms to rest. We discover the empty construction, a sculpture created by Jorge Oteiza. This artwork won an award at the Sao Paulo Biennale in 1957 and has since become a reference in the world of contemporary art. It's truly a treasure, accessible to all. We are just under the Urguy Hill. Unfortunately, we won't be able to climb it, as it closes at 9 p.m, but we highly recommend visiting if you spend the day in the seaside town. As a witness to the city's military history, its strategic location made it a military stronghold in the 12th century, and its ramparts have seen various attacks and sieges over the centuries. A stroll on Urguy will transport you to a distant past. You will discover the castle of La Mota and the statue of Sacred Heart, guardian of the city. The view is simply stunning. You can also explore on the other side of the bay Igueldo Hill, which offers an exceptional view of the bay and also a vintage amusement park for all generations. As for us, we end our day walking along La Concha beach, which became a fashionable resort when in 1845 the doctors of Queen Isabel II of Spain recommended sea baths to treat her skin problems. With its fine sand and 1,300 meters long, La Concha is the ideal beach for strolling with your feet in the water, which we don't miss before returning to our car. From the lively streets of Pamplona, steeped in history and culture, to the spectacular coastal landscape of San Sebastián, we were truly transported. These destinations are not to be missed for anyone looking to explore the cultural and natural richness of the Spanish Basque country. But before going back home, we stopped in a bar to eat Pintxos, which are small snacks eaten in northern Spain and which are lesser known internationally than tapas. Pintxos got its name from the Spanish pincho, a cocktail stick. And a funny detail, to go back up to the heights of the city, several outdoor escalators are installed to our great delight, because we must admit that we didn't have the courage to climb up the city on foot. See you soon for new discoveries.